I'm out of focus. And I don't know how to fix it right now. Hello, everybody. Good morning. My cats are being demon cats at my feet right now. So if I start screaming, it's because one of them clawed my feet. Frankie, I need you to get out of there. Ugh. It's because I have packing peanuts. He just found one. I unboxed some sort of box and packing peanuts were in it. And they find them. I swear I got rid of them all, and yet they still seem to find them. And they like to play with them. Can you hear him? I don't know why I'm out of focus. This is going so good right off the bat. I'll fix it in a sprint. Actually, I'm going to fix it now because it's bothering me. So I have to mute for a second. Actually, don't need to mute. I just need my camera off. Well, how is everybody doing? I think, yeah, that fixed it. You skipped your internship today just so that you could be at my sprints. How nice of you. Back at the stinky office, my cat is so distracting. I'll have to read for you. Hello, hello. Cats crave chaos. They really do. I just start getting ready for work in like 45 minutes. Gonna read The Hunger before then. Enjoy. Hello, hi, hello. The Jasmine Throne. Currently listening to Red Queen. I hope you enjoy that. The Night Gardener. Ritz the Starling. First sprint will be a tidying up sprint, but you're reading Dry. The Light and the Demon. I missed you and yapping with you. I miss you too. Hello, listening to my audiobook while I hyperfixate. I'm playing Graveyard Keeper. Ooh, Jess, are you liking this one? Reading The Perfect Marriage. Every time you turn your camera off, I get a little giggle. Mel as a bunny makes me laugh too. Frankie, that's a bookshelf. You don't need to be in it. Currently at work and I'm listening to My Husband's Wife. Not enjoying it, but I've made it too far to stop now. Fair. I have like 3 hours before I have to leave for work, and I'm hoping to finish Thinner by Stephen King today. I'm reading Yesteryear, but still have some work to get done in the first sprint. I've heard good things about Yesteryear. Hoping to finish Pot Shot. I don't know what that is. And then pick up Phoebe Berman's Gonna Lose It. Berman Lies. I need updates on this. 17% into Akabor. Hi, Jensen. How excited are you to launch Snail Mail? I'm so excited to see what everything is. It looks so good. A bunch of editing to do. How long does it take you to edit? I'm so curious because your editing is top tier. It's one of my favorite editing on YouTube. I'm just gonna make you uncomfortable with compliments. And how long does it take you? Graveyard Keeper is such a fun game. It got me through getting COVID. Oh. I want to play it, but I'm like worried that it's gonna be like a lot of times when I play games, I'm like, I'd rather just play like the one that got me into it. Like, I'm like, well, I'd rather just play Stardew because they're like too similar sometimes. But I am so behind on Disney Dreamlight Valley. I should really play it. I didn't do the Star Path at all, and the new one I think comes this week. Summer break, yes, love that for you. Finished up work. Are we sure Mel isn't a sheep though? Having a blast like Stardew Valley, but super unhinged. I need to finish binding a quilt for my niece since I'll see her this weekend. It's going to be almost 100 outside. Ooh, yeah. I watered my garden literally before this for the same reason. I was like, I think it's going to get hot today, and I don't want to be out there watering. Finishing up a cozy mystery today. Not that it takes me long to water. Good morning. Reading rules for the summer. Struggling a bit to focus, but it's good. I don't even know how to say that. Not reading a book, but catching up on booktube videos. Currently watching Mel's videos while I work. I love that vibe. Working through the mile-long to-do list. Why is Yesteryear so popular? I am confused. People are liking it? Very, very excited. It takes me forever to edit. Okay. Yes, Jensen, teach us your ways. I think I'm too lazy to edit that well. But I love when other people do it. Very well written. I'm always intrigued to know how long it takes booktubers to edit and how they balance it all because it's a constant struggle for me. I also take forever to edit. I take a long time to edit simple things. I think it takes me 3 times the raw footage. I'm just now starting My Husband's Wife, but my eyeball reading and hate eyeball reading, so we'll see. Ugh. Isn't too similar starting, but it might be more the medieval grave vibes for me. That makes sense. I have some plans. I think I actually need to get breakfast/lunch because it's already 10, but I think I'm going to make just like an English muffin and cottage cheese in the first sprint, and I am listening to the audiobook for Clockwork Prince. I just started this, so I'm in like chapter 1. I started while watering the garden, but I have some housework to do. I have a bunch of books that are just like on the ground over here that all need to be put away. So I was like, an audiobook and maybe doing some of that will be good. But I really do need to carve out some time to like sit down and read, because I am 100 pages into Broken Dove and I'm loving it. I just only have this copy. Like, I don't have an ebook or anything. And man, I really have to be in the right space, in the right place to read a physical book. Like, I love reading with my eyeballs, but I like ebooks because I can read them wherever I am, and I can read in bed a lot. This thing's heavy to hold up, but like, I can't buy the ebook. I'm going to be reading some Japanese Gothic before the dentist and then work. Are you liking this one? I think it's in that pile over there. Reading Honey. Just finished yesterday this weekend. It was my favorite. I know a ton of people are loving it. Trodwife combo is super popular right now. 100% it is. If it's a vlog, it can take me all day, but a sit-down video is 2 to 3 hours. Waiting for my car. I edit vlogs as I go, Rochelle, and this was life-changing for me. I mean, I don't always, but I try to. Like, at the end of every day or every second day, edit your clips. Waiting for my car at Firestone, so perfect. Also, Recut, which is in my bio, I have a code, was life-changing for me for editing. Yes, wait for a car. Haven't even planned anything yet. The last few weeks of school got crazy. That's so valid. I went this weekend and bought really, I just am doing like tomatoes, onions, zucchini, mostly tomatoes. So I bought them already done, and then I repotted them yesterday. Graveyard Keeper's $5 on Switch. Ooh, I do need a new Switch game. Physical therapy. Think I'm more sick of working a vlog for 5 full days and I still struggle bad with really sitting down and getting a lot of editing done. I have to do laundry in the worst way. Me always. I feel like this is a loaded question that you don't want the answer to. It's okay. There's no chemistry. The characters suck. And I feel like these are god tier characters for people. But I'm like, this is so boring after Mortal Instruments. Like, I don't like these people. And I personally hate the repetitiveness of It's a Man's World. But it's not like we're talking through it. I feel like it's because our main character has no agency to be the woman that grows out of those bounds. But I just like hate how often it's like, you can't do this because you're a woman. And she doesn't even fight back against it, and it pisses me off. It's the throwing bodies in the river, the communist donkey, and the possible cannibalism in the game that's super unhinged and hilarious. I've been stuck on my reading questions for Cassie. Do you need to read Conform before you read Beneath, or can you read Beneath before Conform? I think you can read Beneath before you read Conform. I keep forgetting about Recut. I need to check that out. I mostly just hyper-focus and sit down on video editing. I don't know if I could focus. I did a bit of editing each night. Lexi also struggles with this, but she does say it's better when she does it. And Recut is life-changing. There is a free trial, so you can try the free trial. Currently work, but still want to join. I've been missing so many sprints this month. Me too. I don't think I've been at many, which sucks. Like, I wish that I could be at more people's, but my brain is barely functioning, and I got to keep that peace. I abandoned TID after book 1 because I was bored and didn't see it, so I don't judge you. Okay, it's not just me. So it is a program that cuts out my silences for me. So every time I film a video, a vlog clip, I run it through Recut and essentially cuts every single spot where there's like no talking out. You can like adjust it for like shorter or longer. And it does it all for me. And then I export it into my video editing software. And it literally saves me so much time because I used to spend so much time just having to chop out the silences manually. Lining up the videos in order they need to be. Once I do that, then the process gets a tad bit easier, but it's still a process for me. Do you not film in order? I'm hoping, I love just seeing how people do things on BookTube. It's so fun. I'm hoping to join some sprints this week with some co-hosts, but my brain has been so squirrely. Like, literally, I am just existing, and it's been hard. I also don't really love the Infernal Devices because I'm in character. I'm glad I'm not alone because I feel like until I put the 24-hour vlog where I didn't like it that much, until then, all my comments had been like, the Infernal Devices is the best series. It's so incredible. Tessa's an incredible main character. Once you go there, you're never going to want to go back to Clary and like all of this. And not that I liked Clary either, but she's better than Tessa. She had some agency to her. She was annoying, but like I liked her as the character for the story. Tessa, I'm just like, girl, the story's just existing around you. I'm really glad I'm not alone. I have seen a couple comments on my 24-hour vlog being like, I also didn't like Tessa. Working Day will hopefully be starting something on audio soon. This makes sense. Clary was spunky annoying. Tessa's passive and boring annoying. Yes. This is an issue. Yapping. You definitely do get better at this. You have to give it a minute. She gets better, I promise. A whole book? Yeah, I do have a code in the bio that will get you 10% off. It is a referral code. I do make money if you use it, but you still get 10% off. But only if you use it to actually buy it. But there is a free trial on the website. That I suggest trying. It gets you, it's a little bit more like glitchier, I think, than when you buy it. Like I have no glitches now, but I do think that I had a little bit of issues when I tried the free trial, but it gets you 3 free exports. The 10%, I think I only get like $10, but like I love the program. Like I reached out to them. Sid from Buy Sid told me about it 2 years ago for readathon, and I used it for like 3 months, and I was like, this is incredible. And I reached out to them and asked them for a referral link because it's actually life-changing for my editing. I could never go back. Like I use it for everything. I use it for my Instagram reels because as a yapper, I gotta cut a lot of things out already. I don't need to be cutting out all my silences. Agreed. Books, anything, really, life. I say try it. It's fun. This is so nice. It's almost midnight here. Got it the day off tomorrow. 15% left at Beartown. Ooh, you can finish that. This is fair. I know a lot of people loved it. It's really boring. That's my other big complaint about it is both characters are characters that knew nothing about the Shadowhunter world before. And so you relearn the entire world with them, which makes sense because you can read the series on its own and you will not feel lost. However, as someone who just read The Mortal Instruments, the whole first book is just relearning the world, the factions I already knew, and all of this. And I was like, this is also adding to my boredom, I think, because I didn't care about the characters. And then, like, there wasn't a world for me to care about because I already knew the world as we figured it out. This is making me feel better about continuing the Cassandra Clare universe. I got bored with Infernal Devices, and I've been putting off continuing with the universe. Did you read all the Mortal Instruments? Or did you read them in order like you were supposed to? Because I do think the last trilogy of the Mortal Instruments is better than the first part. But I'll let you know once I get to the next series. If it's worth it. Do it, do it, do it. Hello, Sammy. I love the Dark Artifices. I never wanted to read TID, but now that I feel it, like I have to force myself to finish everything. The ship in the Dark Artifices is top tier. This is the next one, right? After the Mortal Instruments, like after book 6. because I am excited. That's why I'm just trying to binge my way through this. I was like, what if I could finish the series in a week? Because it's Emma. I liked Emma as a character, so I am excited for this. That's the thing. There's no chemistry in this one. Okay, I'm being a TID hater right now. Oh, I got this. I got a PR package. Well, yeah, of this book. It's called A Kiss of Crimson and Ash, and I had never heard it until the publishers reached out asking to send it to me. But look at the artwork that I got with it. Stunning. Some male, also stunning. And some female, also stunning. Like, I can't get over this artwork. It's a medieval Indian-inspired fantasy trilogy. I am very excited to try it. It's called A Kiss of Crimson Ash. It's also a Canadian author. She literally said, I got like an author's note. Where is it? It's over here. And she said she was playing a D&D campaign, and it was like very like your traditional Western setting, and she had this character, and really quickly she realized like the character was like not meant for this world and this campaign, and she was looking for a big fantasy world, a diverse cast led by women of color, and a spoony, seriously spicy romance, preferably of the queer and straight variety, to satisfy her disaster by heart in a book. And then she ended up just like creating that herself based on this. So I am very excited. It looks really good. A dangerous and magical place where a newly crowned queen and courtesan spellcaster, a lovesick prince, and a common thief join forces with a goddess to take down a tyrant king. It's a fictional city also where it takes place. I have that book. I have an ARC and then the published edition from Bookmail, but my cover is different than yours. I want to see your cover. I think I'm planning to read it for your Romantasy Bingo board. Yes. How do you find packing peanuts everywhere, Pip? Yes, please do. I'm sold. Such a pretty cover. Indian inspired, say less. Right? Gorgeous. I'm reading in chronological order, so I've only read the Infernal Devices trilogy. Skip it, Jensen. Mortal Instruments is so much better. Skip it. I'm assuming it's adult by the graphics, but I don't know. Rochelle sent me a photo. It is the yellow one. I wonder if it's because they also sent you an ARC. This must be the finished hardcover. Goodreads is adult. Okay, well, we should do a sprint. That's what we're here for, right? My ARC and publisher the same paperback cover. Yeah, I wonder if they have a paperback cover and a hardcover cover. Okay, I'll see you all in 45 minutes. Hello. Welcome back. I somehow was watching the timer, but wasn't ready for the timer, even though it went off. And I was like staring at it. It still scared me. How far did I make it? I think I actually listened to a good chunk in that. I'm on chapter 3, so I'm probably like 80 pages in because Cassie Clare likes her long chapter. Okay, I'm somewhere in here, which is like 60-ish pages. So we're doing good. I ate myself is a weird term. I ate breakfast. And I've just been cataloging all the new books that are sitting behind me. I can't see them. Into my little Notion, which I decided to use Notion this year, and I cataloged my entire library, shelves included. But I think I wish I had done it on spreadsheets because Notion is kind of annoying to like search for things and stuff. Hello. Very busy meeting heavy day. See, this is what I couldn't be you because now that you work for yourself, you still have meetings. That sounds awful. Just popping in to say hi, about to meet a friend for lunch. Ooh, enjoy your lunch. I read 20 pages in my book and showered, got dressed for work. Also, hello. Read like 100 pages of Bourbon and Lies because I'm obsessed. You read it so quickly. Oh my gosh. 67 of Honey. I read some, and then got a phone call. Still haven't eaten breakfast. Still haven't done anything productive other than take pork chops out to smoke for supper. Oh, I also marinated my pork chops. We're also having pork chops for dinner, Nikki. Clockwork Prince, good luck. Back from physical therapy, started the Ornithologist Field Guide to Love last night, about 40 pages in now. 70% through my reread of House, Sky, and Breath. Got majority of tidying done and got to 89%. We're all being so productive. Editing in that sprint, The Wolf King a few weeks ago, reliving it through the vlog. I love that you loved that. I have to leave in 20 minutes and I don't want to. Just don't. Colin sick. Half alive. Listen to some 56 days. I am. It is cool to have all of this stats for my library calculated, though, I will say. I just wish I had done it through Google Sheets. But it's fun to be able to see like I have 400 books in my library apparently. 30% of them are unread, which is honestly a pretty good stat. I have 124 unread. But I need to go through and look at some that I've read this year, I think, because I think I have them all marked. And then I still have a couple more to add. And according to this, which I think it may be wrong, I have not added these hauled books yet, but I've hauled 27 books this year, and I've read 14 of them. Which again, I think I need to go through and mark some of those. Don't do it. Use your spreadsheet because it's a pain because there's not like a good like search function in my opinion. It takes forever to load. It's hard to like find things in my database. Spreadsheet is so much better for cataloging a library. But I'm trying to use my Notion. I switched to Notion this year for most things, and it's been good on my brain. So still working report, couldn't finish in that sprint. Next sprint, you'll do it. Getting a red queen, trying to decide what I want for lunch. Any options? I mean, all good things. This morning was a collab with another social media person. This afternoon was with another PA from a new author. Yeah, but I hate meetings. This was the worst part about photography too. I hated having to like meet with a client. I hated having to talk to people. I don't know what it is, but I think it's that I hate being told what to do, and having to like set up a time and have it not be flexible just really does not work in my brain and never has. Like knowing that I have to have a meeting at 9 is so hard for me. Like even sprints at a specific time is really hard in my brain. Instead of just being like, I'll do sprints this day. And then whenever like I'm got to that point where I feel like I can do it, it's the mood person in me in general, I think. Started eyeball reading Husband's Wife, listened to 2 chapters of Husband Wife and gave up. Had lunch, aka got really grossed out by the same lunch I've been eating for a week now. This is relatable. Watched a little Housewives. Did you watch the new episode of Rhode Island? And if you did, are you Team Kelsey or Team Girl that I can't remember her name of that I'm actually on that team? Even though I like them both. Close your eyes. Ooh. I's the best part, but you preferred Molka? No, I do not share it. I'm loving having my library, my Notion, and still scanning everything over, but I like it more than my spreadsheet. This is fair. You see, I hate talking to people. This also might be it. Like, Nick calls everybody. I fucking hate calling people. Having to talk to someone on the phone gives me so much anxiety and so much stress. I would much rather just text someone. I literally been thinking about getting a manager for partnerships, but the idea of having to have meetings stops me. Team Rosie all the way. I also am a Bravo stan. I wish it was a spreadsheet Notion girly. They're very helpful for my brain. I should read during a sprint. Who am I? I love that. I love having my physical books, but I hate typing it all out. Such a daunting task. I think people have scanners. I type mine out, but I do think people have scanners. It's probably going to be Taco Bell. I'm not Taco Bell in so long because Nick doesn't like Taco Bell. That's another 8% of my husband's wife. Derek calls everyone too. Is it a guy thing? I don't know. Yes, Jensen is launching snail mail. Let me find it. I don't remember what the Instagram is called. Jensen will know. I bought a scanner, but you still have to type some things in. I'm also a Notion girly for my planning blog post. I mean, yes. However, listen. I feel like Kelsey knew what she was doing. And Rosie's just been like a boiling point. So, like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, Kelsey is intentionally antagonizing her. And then, in my opinion, playing like a bit of a victim. Like, I did nothing. Like, I was just joking. Girl, you're antagonizing her. It was funny. Like, I laughed so hard at the sash. I even laughed at the siren, but I'm just like, you cannot just say it was just a joke when you're intentionally antagonizing her. Yeah, I'm not my life. I also do not care. I hate that women get this shit on that. If you are not friends, I'm gonna lose subscribers for this. I mean, maybe it makes your moral compass low, but if you are not friends with the wife, you are owed nothing. But your man owes the wife something. The husband owes the wife something. So the husband's in the wrong there, in my opinion. And I fucking hate that women get shit on more than the men. Like, she owed you nothing. But your husband owed you something. I hate calling people for personal things, but I've had to get over it a bit for work things. Sometimes I'm still not great. I can't. Yeah, I don't call anybody. If I have to call someone, it will not get done. You're right, and you should say it. She's not the one cheating, he is. It's different if it's a friendship scenario. If you're friends with that person, I think that, like, obviously they owe you something. But, and obviously you're not going to like that woman. But I don't think that this means anything. I personally, like, don't think Rosie did anything. I mean, her moral compass is a little bit low. I'm not sleeping with a married man, but I don't think she did anything wrong. We're talking about Real Housewives. Hello, welcome. So sorry you're working. Okay, I was trying to find snail mail and I failed at finding it. Maybe it's on Jen's. It's probably on Jensen's Instagram. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, she has it not tagged anywhere. You have to catch up. It's so good. They have reality gold with this group of women. I was confused. Ugh. My following's not in, like, chronological order. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to find Jensen's snail mail unless it pops up again on my feed because I don't remember the name. I do love a good binge, so I'm with you. I mean, yes, but you aren't also owed it in my, like a good person, yes, but I don't think that the person owes you anything. But, like, a good person, yes. But I'm pretty sure this person was sleeping with this person knowing they were married. But I don't think they owe you anything. It's the husband's fault. And they get away with it. Fail a friend snail mail. Yes, Kira, she's got it. For whoever wanted it. I don't even know anymore. Someone mentioned that they couldn't find it. How could I not remember that? But Jensen is launching an animal-themed snail mail. I just googled Jensen snail mail. So if anyone is interested, she draws the art and stuff for it. Hello, Emmy. No, like, it's like an actual, like, she's sending stuff out. Anyways, it is time to do another sprint. So I'll see you all in 45. Hello everybody, welcome back. Did you hear that timer? Because I do know it was saying it was having issues. I think I need to go back a little bit in my audiobook. I think I got a little distracted. I don't normally go back, but I think I missed something in that last chapter. I was like, oh, I think I needed to be paying better attention, and I got a little distracted. Okay, timer did go through. Cool. It did say it had disconnect at one point, so I was worried about that when I had to like refresh everything. Never to make your friends. Hi! Why am I not big? Reading Strange the Dreamer, since I chose a book club pick to force on my friends. I have never read Strange the Dreamer. I think I wouldn't like it, but I'm always curious to try. Also, I think I'm officially done adding everything to my library. And I don't like the ratio currently. It's not even that bad. I have hauled 37 books this year, and I've only read 15 of them. Like, it's not the worst, but like, I want to be better at that. And my library is up to 410 books with 31% unread, which that ratio is pretty good. I feel like 70-30, like that's a really good ratio in my opinion. I have 130 unread books. I would kind of like it to be under 100. If I could get it down, I think I would move to a book cart, like a TBR cart. I think that could be fun, but I don't think I'll ever get it down. If you need to feel better about books you've hauled and haven't read, just let me know. I'm really trying to be good at like being very particular about what I buy, which looking at what I've purchased, they're all books I'm excited about. And I want to say at least 10 of them actually were gifted. Let's count it. Hold on. Okay, maybe less were gifted. That one was gifted. Okay, less were gifted than I thought. That one was gifted. That one was gifted. Did this book not make it on because that's gifted? Okay, I lied. Maybe only like 5 were gifted. I can't be here for this conversation. But I really want to be on top of like only buying books I'm interested in, because there are so many books, like most of my 100 books are not ones I'm interested in anymore. Like I really need to like get rid of them or like try them or something. I need to do another episode of TBR Redemption, but the problem is I don't want to do it because like I'm not excited to read all of them. Lexi Valid, I'm the same. Lexi needs to go on a ban. So do you probably. You need a book ban. We're talking about how many own. Everyone feeling personally attacked. I know that mine is not a big insane number. But it's not what I want it to be. Like, my problem actually is not the buying the books. It's the 100 books sitting on my shelf that have been there for 4 years straight. That's the problem. You can't break it. Anytime you're thinking about buying a book, just send me a message, because I am very good at sticking to rules. Very good. A lot of the ones I haul are actually book boxes too. And then like I have Dungeon Crawler Carl 6 on this, which of course I'm going to read. So like I'm not super stressed about it. Now, if I audited how many ebooks I buy, that might be a problem. Oh, also, I saw today, I got an email that Case Me just launched Kobo cases, and I was like, I think this is another sign that I need to buy a Kobo. However, I just spent money on a patio set, and I was like, I don't think I have money for a Kobo right now. Read some Between Making Kids and Lunch, Dealing with Crabby Kids. Listen another 12%. Had dinner, now switch to time. What are you playing right now, Emmy? Cool, everyone heard the timer. Yeah, it's a bad feeling. I was actually doing well this month until I cut my reading significantly. Yeah, that does affect it. Lexi, I think she could do a cute little ban of some sort. 46% made lunch before I get to my nail appointment. Do you know what you're doing? Need to buy more books. I have like 250 unread, but my problem is I like so many genres. Everything sounds good to me. That's so valid. When is your next book event? Yeah, Lexi's a book event problem. Call cast dates just saved me a lot. I am very strict at book bans for some reason. If you need someone to tell you not to get like a sweet treat or a coffee on the go, not that person. But if you need someone to convince you to not buy a book, I could be that person. Lots of DMs then. I have to hold Mel back at the beginning a lot. I don't anymore. Really good at reading what I own, though. Numbers have gone down a lot. I think that's all that matters. It depends on what your goal is, you know? Yeah, don't call me for our coffee. I totally get that. I have some TBR vets that really need to either get read or just need to go. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is there's something about me that wants to try them. I'm actually pretty ruthless at unhauling typically, but there's something about most of those books that I was like, I kind of want to try, but I should just do like a first chapter of like those shelves. There's really like this one shelf that I can stare at that's full of like so many of them. I should just do a first chapter of all of those and get rid of anything that doesn't intrigue me. However, then like Kings of the Wild sat up on there and I would have probably unhauled that, but then I read Kings of the Wild and I gave it 4 stars and I really enjoyed it. So like that's the problem. I have about 75 unread books. My plan is summer to read down till I have about 40. I like that. I've only read the first 2 books, Dungeon Crawler Crawl, but I've loved them so far. They're so good. Yes, I'm so excited to read outside. It's going to be great for when you guys are here. It'll be very comfy. I'll post an inspo pic in the Discord. It also is shady in the evening, which is nice. I'll post an inspo pic in the Discord of what I'm thinking for nails. Please do. It truly does work at changing your mindset. Yeah. My write down read is about 50%. My problem is also the books I bought in the first year I had my channel and I just don't care about them anymore. This is clearly my problem. I actually don't care what the ratio is. I don't care what the number is. If I had 300 unread books on my shelf that I was excited for, that's not a problem. It's the fact that I'm probably only excited for the ones I bought this year. That's stressful. Like out of the 130 books, I'm probably only excited about 30 of them. That's the problem for me. But then it's like, I don't want to just unhaul them either. I need the help. I have wedding stuff to pay for this year. Oh, weddings are expensive. I can help you. I don't keep books on my shelves for years anymore, so I feel less stressed by my tea than I used to. Yes, that's really valid. I'm interested to see if you have a problem doing this year because you've read so much less. I wonder if you would have to, if you continue to read less, implement a ratio that has to be read, and then the rest has to be read the next year or something. I need to do an unhaul. I also agree with this. I think I have 45, a few historical fiction that I don't really need to read anymore and could go. And also some nonfiction I want to read, but those also a few that need to get away. This is the problem, but I am not in the mood to read them. I'm a mood reader. But this is why I haven't unhauled them yet. Although there are a few on this thing that I'm like, why am I holding on to this? Like A Shadow in the Summer by Daniel Abraham. That's not a Casty book. Why is it sitting there? This... Now that I know I have 400 books, like it's kind of insane. If I just like roughly give that like $30 a book, which like I would say half of these are special editions. My shelves are now like most of the books I get become special editions. I've been really good at that. So they're more than 30 bucks, but that's still $1,200. That's disgusting. $1,200. Cries. Oh, it's $12,000, not $1,200. That's $12,000. That's disgusting. Oh, makeup is way more expensive. I won't lie. As someone who's a makeup influencer first, the amount of money I spent on makeup was disgusting. I mean, but it doesn't change the fact that could be part of my mortgage paid off. Like, it doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna spend it, but like, it's still gross to think about for me. I could have a car. I'm like, why can't I afford a new car when my car is falling apart? This is why. That's fair. This doesn't really work 100% the way that people think it does. But yes, I can write them off. Yes, you could. Okay, this is just, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking it through. Like, I think it's disgusting to spend that much money on groceries too. Like, you guys are taking this in a way like you don't need to like explain that to me. Like, I get that. I'm on that page. I'm just kind of also like, I think it's realistic to look at that amount of money and say like, that's a lot of money. If I look at how much groceries I spend in a month, also a lot of money. I'm not saying it's not normal. Like, I try to be really good about only buying things that my library Libby doesn't have that aren't on KU unless I've read it and loved it, and then they're all pretentious and such started coming out. No, truly, they did us dirty with this. Like, I want that first print edition, but I know Fairyloot's going to do a special edition. This. It's a lot of money. I'm going to rob your house and steal your books. What's always your excuse? You don't need a car. You have Nick to drive you places now. Yeah, but Nick also needs a car. That's not me. I mean, I am literally my sole income. Literally, I have this thought about everything in life. Like, just life is expensive. Just print more money. No, truly, this is why I'm gardening. Agreed, everything should be free. Can you imagine the bill to insurance just for the books if they were robbed or on fire? True. Morbid, but I think of this. Imagine the dilemma of having all that money. I wish I had a better library system for the type of books I read and the way I read, but I try to. Like, I'm listening Clockwork on Libby, for sure. Capitalism is my number one enemy. Agreed. The only book I think I would really grab, I think I would come down here to grab my Fourth Wing signed first print edition. But the rest, like, it would suck. But that one would really hurt. Yeah. I try to just not look at the price of gas because what am I going to do? Not drive. We don't talk about this. I wanted to cry. How much can I charge them? Keep our current pay. I mean, truly, our pay has not gone up to match inflation, and that's part of the problem. Quilting is so expensive. 100% Fourth Wing. The rest can burn, and I'll charge them for it. But Fourth Wing, I might cry. So small. Yeah, this is the problem. Also, yeah, I need to make my sweater. Maybe I'll attempt that this month since I was supposed to do that last month. Actually, last month. No, it's so sad. I don't know what this equals in Canadian gases anymore, so. Only Funko. Fun fact, a pipe burst in my house and I started stopping my books like a mad woman while hugging my laptop. No books got damaged, only Funko Pop boxes. Good. Yarn, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's by, well, I don't know about you, but in America, it's by the gallon. So ours is different. Like when Mel came here, ours was in cents, and Mel thought we were having to pay like $98, but I was like, no, it's 98 cents. Don't tell on me when I was confused. But ours is by the liter. Okay. Cries. I would cry because I think our gas is almost at $2, and that's the highest it's ever been. But I also live in a gas province, like an oil province. Like we are where it comes from. So we've always had cheaper. Don't tell on me, and then the story immediately starting was hilarious. I was like, what do you mean? Not great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to find a new game and I'm struggling hard. Last night I played Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous and I did really like it. So I might play that one. But we started too good. We started way too good because like everything I want in Baldur's Gate 3, everything I liked in Baldur's Gate 3 I want in other games, but it doesn't exist in other games. I was also confused but kept it to myself. I'd be confused too. Yeah. I knew because we know about America, but you Americans never know about us. We need to try Divinity 2 and see if stars. I just think, I mean, Divinity 2 was $8, so like glad we got it, but I just think we're not gonna like not having cutscenes. But I am intrigued for Sea of Stars. Hopefully it goes on sale in the summer sale. That's in a couple weeks. Yeah. Like are all my books going? Because if it's all the books, then my laptop, but like just a couple books, probably my books. Cries. Productive sprint. This is the problem. We really like turn-based combat too. And we have learned that new games, we want the new graphic style with turn-based combat, and it seems to not be a thing as much anymore. This isn't turn-based though. I wish I'd have to work right now. Mel played the demo of this last night, but didn't love the combat, or 2 nights ago. I have the demo downloaded to try, but I'm assuming if Mel didn't like the combat, I won't like the combat because she's a little bit more generous than I am. Yeah, I should probably save some money. Dragon Age the Veilguard is single player. I really hope that it gets co-op soon. Easily my books. My camera is more money than you probably should know. Find something else to read. For Final Fantasy was incredible. The combat felt really button clicky. Bree, try turn-based combat because I dislike button pushing combat because I just push buttons. And there is strategy to it. I understand that you can find strategy, you can figure out like what things to do, how to parry all of that, but it just doesn't work for my brain. So I end up taking my controller and just hitting the buttons that are dodge and fight. And it's like no fun for me. The button clickiness makes me feel productive. I just feel like I'm not doing anything, that it's like not using my brain the way I want it. However, turn-based combat is incredible. Literally incredible. So, try this. If you have a Switch, Fire Emblem Three Houses. If you're playing on your computer, Baldur's Gate 3. Or Expedition 33. I know a lot of people like that one as well. Yeah, I haven't decided yet about MMOs. Turn-based is elite. By court. I also just smash buttons. This is why turn-based is it. Divinity Original Sin 2 is so much fun, but sadly no cutscenes. This is my struggle with it, but it is on sale currently, so we just bought it. It was like $8. Fire Emblem Three Houses and Baldur's Gate 3 are my favorite games. Ugh, I want a Steam Deck. Another thing I can't afford. Baldur's Gate 3 then. Three Houses, Fire Emblem is just Nintendo only, but Baldur's Gate 3 is worth it. Also, I think you would probably like the story of Expedition 33, so maybe that one too. Growing up, we would try to do things like Smash Bros, and I would just click buttons, never try to figure it out because my brain didn't care enough. Me too. And then I wouldn't want to play with people because then people would be good because they'd figure it out, and I didn't care enough to figure it out. And I was just, people didn't want to play with me either because I just sucked, but I was just like, I don't know. It's just like not fun for me. It's just not the same. Turn-based combat's where it's at. I really love games like Detroit Become Human, but I don't know if you'd like something like that. It feels like more like a movie, but I love the branching paths based on choices. I do like when choices matter. That's something I really loved about Baldur's Gate 3. The one I played last night, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, had it too. I also got the bundle, I believe. Soon. For my history with Pokemon, that's fair. I think Nikki was playing Slay the Spire. I've never tried something like this, but I do want a decent amount of story. Yeah, you could replay Baldur's Gate so many times. Baldur's Gate 3, I got my hang on it really quickly. So I think you could be good at it because I agree, Brie. Well, Lexi, Baldur's Gate 3, and I guess we're restarting. I did get Pathfinder. It looked fun. Can I have 4 people in a run in Baldur's Gate 3? Just saying. Okay, well, we will do another sprint because we have been talking for a while. It's just going to be 40 minutes this time. So Melon? Who needs a new game when we could just restart Baldur's Gate 3? I'm down. Let's do it. Okay, see you in 40 minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome on back. How did you all do? Honestly, I didn't listen to that much in that sprint. I got distracted by a lot of things. Oh, my AirPods and AirPod case need a cleaning. It is really nasty in there. I'm a very earwaxy person for some reason. I was just looking at Case Me because I did a sponsorship with them on Instagram, and I really like their Kindle cases. And they just launched Kobo cases, which was really quick. And they also have new cases, so I was looking at the new designs they brought in. Mostly dealt with children all sprint. Week 1 is summer break. Week 1 is summer break, and they're already arguing nonstop. Children. 21% of my audiobook. Bourbon and Lies, and now I'm reading an Amazon summer short story. Did you think it was absolutely incredible? The second one and third one? The third one's the best. I think I went 3-1-2. Read 50 pages, but I could see you really liking book 2. Good job with your 50 pages. Everyone did so good. I am really bored in Clockwork Prince. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't want to read the entire series, I think I would be DNFing. But they are a really easy listen. Oh, I hear Nicholas coming down. Is he going to his room or is he coming to talk to me? Deleting random things I have on Google Drive currently to clear up space. Ugh, I hate when that gets full. I need to load up some memory cards. I want to keep... Currently, I get rid of all of my footage. I just delete it. But I've decided I want to start keeping it. So I need to do that. I have a bunch of memory cards that are sitting around full. I need to just drag everything over. So excited for book 3 tomorrow because I had a feeling they were the book I'll give you my rating. Yeah, book 3. It's set up very well, I think. That's scary. I mean, you liked the first book better than me. So I'm assuming you'll like the second book better than me as well. I just don't care about the characters, truly. I just got first time caller from my library. I'm currently reading The Woman in Cabin 10. Enjoy both of those. They're tagged on my Instagram, so if you want to know, it's not hard to find out. But not something I just give out to random people. But if you put the work in, it's not hard to find. No, literally, I plan on buying a hard drive and downloading all my videos I don't have on my computer, so I have all of them. Yeah. I have lots of hard drives from photography that I can wipe because it's past the point of when I'm supposed to keep them. So I just need to do that. But it's annoying to do because I have to do it on this computer, I think. And I always use my laptop. I just think if you've asked and no response has been given, there's probably a reason. Have you read either of those? I have not. Impatiently waiting for Birds of a Feather to be delivered. Ravenhood series has my heart. I don't know if I know what this is. Looking it up. Not the song, the book. Oh, I think Bailey was just reading this. Agreed. I'm sorry, what are we talking about? 29% of Project Hail Mary, you are enjoying it? I want to say this sounds familiar, so I'm assuming it was Bailey because it's dark romance. It does have very good nostalgic 2010 vibes. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know this next book is going to emotionally destroy me, and I'm here for it. The best kind of stories. Oh, I know the Flock series from her. I've seen those covers everywhere, which is the original Raven Hood series. I haven't read them, but that makes sense why she sounds familiar. I have no idea. This would be your answer. I'm glad I could join your sprints for the first time. Hello, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your reads. That makes sense. I probably won't read these. I don't read a lot of dark romance, but they look good. I'm happy for you. Anyways, that was our what have you read? But I'm probably not the person to answer this because I'm only on series 2. But the comments may be able to help you out. Fair. I don't read a lot of contemporary romance, so maybe. Never say never. Only started City of Bones. Are you done the Mortal Instruments then? Or you just started the first one? So publication order is City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, which are all 3 in the Mortal Instruments. And then you switch over to the Infernal Devices and you read that trilogy, and then you come back to the end of the Mortal Instruments. I personally just say finish the Mortal Instruments and then move on to Infernal Devices. A quick Google, publication order or suggested reading order will really help with that. I think I broke my email with the amount of emails I'm trying to delete at once. I do this often. Well, not often, whenever I go through them. They're very nostalgic YA, but I think they're a lot of fun. You're welcome. Anyways, that was the end of our sprints. So thank you for hanging out. I believe Rochelle has sprints tonight for Escape the Readathon on her channel, and then Mel has sprints tomorrow night. That's all I know, but there is a Discord with everything needed. So see you guys soon.